and welcome to Best WP7 Games. Today we're taking a look at Orbital, which is one of this week's live games, the other one being Connectimals. Now Orbital is actually a very simple game. This is 3 modes: Supernova, Gravity and Pure. I'll play Supernova first, which is the primary mode. Now, Orbital is basically a entirely angle-based puzzler. You aim by dragging, and as soon as you let go, it shoots a little orb. And it also expands to make a circle, and the size of the circle is determined by the nearest boundary. Let's say it'll expand until it hits something. So the closer to an edge you are, the smaller the orb, and obviously the further away, the larger. Indeed, if you get it from far away from anything, you can get a massive orb, which makes it very hard to play, because it will cover all the angles. You can't determine the strength of the shot, so if you get hemmed in by all these orbs, it can become very difficult to play. Should get a fairly large one here. There you go. Anyway, the way it works is they all have numbers, all these orbs. They start on a 5, and as you hit them, the number goes down. In fact, I then hit one enough. As it goes down, once it gets to 0, the orb explodes, I think to about double its size, and anything hit by a shockwave also goes down a level, possibly exploding. So you can set off massive chain reactions, which is the aim. And there I just killed myself by bouncing straight into the orb. I basically locked myself into a very hard situation there. So yes, 2 points there, not very good. My high score being over 200. Never mind, we'll try one of the other modes. This is Gravity mode. As you can see here, we don't get to aim the actual orbs. The gun at the bottom is constantly moving back and forth. We just time when it's shot. However, as the name Gravity suggests, well, there's issues with gravity to take into account here. Every orb has its own field of gravity, its own well of gravity being generated, and obviously the larger the orb is, the stronger the gravitational pull. Which does mean you can do things like that, which would normally have killed me, but because of the massive orb there, it stopped my newly shot one from going back off the bottom of the screen. So in fact you can use the gravity here to keep you alive in situations where normally you'd be screwed, and that was close, as the game told us. So yes, this mode is actually quite fun. You'll notice the shockwaves aren't present in this, and obviously the orbs only go down to, only go down to start at 3. But the gravity wells do make it easier, certainly than the pure mode, which we'll see in a second, but obviously the fact you can't aim directly adds a bit of challenge that isn't present in Supernova mode. And there we go, the same back completely. So finally we'll have a quick look at Pure. Pure is very easy to explain if you've seen Gravity mode, as it's exactly the same but minus the gravity effect. There's literally no difference aside from that. It's a bit of a shame. Of all the modes, this is the one I'm least enamoured with. And I don't dislike it. It's just, it seems a bit pointless. It's like the gravity mode without the extra fun of the gravity. But obviously it makes it more of a challenge, so I can understand the appeal there. It's just not for me. But yeah, Orbital is available now. It's fairly pricey for what you get, but the actual games are nicely designed. Give it a try.